we haven't got. See?
Yeah. So as you can see, I'm out with Liam today. We're doing a bit of mixed fishing again. Now our original plan was to head out towards the, head out to the Godine and fish the sandbanks there. However, we got out there and it was pretty lumpy, not exactly comfortable to be sat in for the afternoon. So what we decided to do was come further inshore and try and find a mark or two closer to land. Now we've come across a sandy area which we've been drifting for about an hour or so now. We picked up a few fish. I'm actually getting bites on one of my rods right now, I think. It's just tapping away there. But yeah, we're just trying our luck really. We're using mackerel as bait. Like I said, drifting along quite nicely, and we're just seeing what we get. But I have got a bite which I need to get to. Let's definitely wait here. Oh, and it's a dogfish. I actually thought that was going to be quite a decent fish, but it's a doggy. Not what we want.
Could just be cuttlefish.
Yeah, but is it, do you want ink all over your boat?
Oh, I can.
Wait. This is what I mean. Oh, there he goes.
Right.
He came off the hook. Oh, gross. Stuck to my hand.
Eh?
Tentacle stuck to my hand for a bit. I've got a cuttlefish following my bait. Just got the bait about 2 feet below the water, and the cuttlefish is right there. Is it on it? No. We keep getting loads of little really quick taps, which I thought were black bream. But seeing the cuttlefish there, and we had one earlier, I think it could be cuttlefish on the bottom. It actually has a hold of my bait right now. Ah, crazy. There we go. That's what it's doing to the baits. There we are. Liam's just picked up a little Gurnard on the feathers. Just dropping some feathers tipped with mackerel down. Let's see if we can find any bream. Lovely, very bright, vibrant looking Gurnard there. Beautiful. Disaster turns into jackpot. So we've just been drifting along the sandbank.
We think it's a sandbank.
We think it's a sandbank. It's sand anyway. We had a few, we were coming up to a bit of rougher ground. Liam got snagged, my line got wrapped around him. We thought we were going to lose everything. Anyway, as I brought my line in, once Liam set me free, I realised there was still a bit of weight there. And what we have here is a beautiful Brill. A bit of fluke, a bit of luck, but it just goes to show, Liam actually suggested we fish this area, and look at that. Absolutely lovely fish. Well, there we are. There's our Brill. Not the biggest in the world, probably, I don't know, 2.5 to 3 pounds.
Okay, more.
Yeah, 2.5 to 3 pound, I'd say. but still a beautiful fish nonetheless. Whoa, bit of a surprise to catch, but a welcome surprise none the least. So that's our first fish of the day. We've also had a cuttlefish so far, but we just cruised up to the top of the drift again. We're going to give it another go, so hopefully there's some more of these about. So we've just come up for another drift now. Just going to base up. All we're doing, literally just strips of mackerel. I'm actually going to do that the other way around. Just strips of mackerel, lightly hooked like so. That's just going to flap along the seabed, skin side up, give a bit of shimmer, and hopefully attract those fish in. So we've decided to come and do some lure fishing for bass now. As you can see, just setting my rod up. Liam's had his first cast and he's into his first bass. That's probably about £1.5, £2.
£1.5, I reckon.
£1.5. But we were literally just motoring past this place. Liam's exact words were, I reckon we'll get a few bass in there. Sure enough, first cast and he's in.
Only a little one. Back it goes.
Good shout. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Oh, is it?
There we go, it's hooking into a bass, but it just come off. I'm pretty sure I had another one follow the lure in. Well, I was a bit too, tried to play it a little bit then. Should have set the hook properly. Oh, he's on! Guy jumped out of the water, that one. Liam's in. Feisty one, that, eh? This is what it's about. Just another little bass. Oh, it's a bit bigger, that one, actually, eh?
Yeah, a little bit. Another little bass. Caught on the Suzuki 140 candy. Cotton candy, I think.
Well, Liam's in once again. He's finding the bass today. Another little one. There we go. Nice work. Good.
A little bit.
Oh, splash straight away.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm on.
What?
Yeah. That went for it as soon as it hit the water. It's only small.
Decent?
No, it's only small. God, it's going in tide now. They're just coasting the tide, eh? There we go. Hopefully I can actually get this on the boat. Oh, Come on. There we go. One bass on the Pachenko 125. Beautiful. Well, there we go. I've broke my blank. One little bass. And just like Liam's, they're really, really feisty, these things. Just put on a Pachenko 125, cast it right into the middle of a reef, close into some rock, and as soon as it hit the water, this bass took a swipe at it, and then yeah, came back second time. But beautiful. Finding a few little bass in this cove. Right, let's get this bass back in the water. Off he goes, no problem. So this is where we're targeting at the moment, right in between this gully here. That's why I planted my lure just to the right hand side, picked up that bass. Liam's just casting a shallow diver into that same area at the moment. Hopefully we get a few more hookups. Liam's into his fourth bass. Killing it. That one looks like a bit of a nicer fish. They're going wild, these fish.
Yeah.
That's the biggest of the lot. That's a nice fish, that.
So the best one so far. Still not massive, but we're going to keep trying. Lovely little weedy, rocky area. We're just going to keep fishing the Zazooks over the top of it and see what we get. Let's get it back.
He's only in again. Another feisty bass. Yeah. Oh, he's fouled. That's why.
No,
there we go.
Go.
Nice. And you can see how close in we are here. Perfect, perfect bass ground. Another feisty one. There we go. It's bass number 5 for Liam. Beauty. You want to hold him? There we go. Brilliant fishing. Now at the moment we're fishing in about 6 meters of water, and we're just literally casting all over the place. So we've got a mixture of rough ground, lots of little heads sticking up, and there's going to be bass all around here. You just got to find them. Right up there, look, and he's in again.
And it's another species.
Oh, it's a little pollock. No way. Another species pollock for the day. Yeah. Nice. Well, we've got the tide on the turn now. There's a bit more tide coming in here. And we'll see if it keeps on fishing well. Well, Liam could be into a decent fish here. I literally just cast my surface lure in that direction. He put his in there straight after and got absolutely slammed. It's taking a bit of line at first, eh? Want me to get the net in case? Oh, it's not huge, but looks bigger. Oh, it's going under the boat.
Very aggressive here.
Yeah, really aggressive here.
Leader.
Hang on, I'll net it. Oh, it is definitely a nicer fish though.
Yeah.
Get him in the boat. Yeah, that is a nicer fish for sure. The golden colour on it.
So bass number 6 for me, probably about £4.
Lovely dark colours on that, golden reefy bass.
Beautiful fish, great fishing, let's keep at it.
Lovely fish. And he stole my spot.
Yeah, Jake War, that one's for you. Do the Jake War drop in.
Another spot, another fish. We just hit this spot on the way back.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a pollock. Oh well, it's actually a nice pollock. Thought we were into a bass, but nice little pollock, just fishing over this reef here.
Another pollock.
Another pollock. Bigger one, that. Nice. Yeah. That took close into that, didn't it? So we're back in now from our day out. Now I have to say it turned into actually a really good, pretty productive day. Our original plan was to go out it was early afternoon. We were going to go fish the tide down on the Godine, which is a sandbank off the coast of Sarks. Now, like I said earlier in the video, we got out there and it was pretty choppy, to be honest, like not very comfortable to be sat in for 4 or 5 hours. So we decided to move inshore a little bit. We found a sort of sandy area / sandbank, and yeah, we did a few drifts along there. Now, I fluked a brill out of it, but I'm not complaining. Happy to catch that. I haven't had a brill in a couple of years. So we had a few more fish there. We had some cuttlefish. Liam had picked up some mackerel on the feathers earlier. He also had a couple of cuckoo wrasse on the feathers. He had the Gurnard. So yeah, quite a variety. Now we then went off to do some lure fishing for bass, which we didn't really know what the day was going to bring, but we had a couple hours spare when the bait fishing died off a little bit when we got to slack tide. So we headed around a bit more inshore and hit some bass marks. Now the first mark we came across hadn't actually fished before, and it was Liam's call to scope that out. And obviously first cast he was into a bass, and it was pretty non-stop from there. So yeah, I think Liam had about 8 or 9 bass. I hooked into, well, I landed one and I lost another one. But yeah, such great fishing. Now we hit a little reef on the way back, and again Liam got into some fish. He got a couple of pollock, so that was great as well. A little added bonus for the end of the day. We did try one more mark very quickly on the way back. We had a 3 or 4 casts there, but it was very weedy and a little bit sloppy by then, so we started to make our way back. And all in all, it was a really good day. Fun day out, lots of species. Hopefully it comes out all right on camera. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So big thanks to Liam for taking us out. I'm sure we'll be out again sometime soon, doing maybe some more bass fishing or whatever really. We'll just see what the day brings. So as always, thanks very much for watching the videos. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you on the next one.